Action! That's what my voice sounds like right now.
It sounds better today.
It's good times. That's what I had right there. We are here. We have found that this going live thing is a whole lot easier than downloading it, putting it in
Movie Maker,
and like doing stuff. So if we screw up, welcome to our lives. We're screw ups. So enjoy. It's Caden's room right behind me there. Kind of get a sneak peek of everything that's on her.
There's our family picture. I was showing them.
It's our clock that's wrong. But anyway, we are here today because as per earlier videos, we are going to try to gather the complete cartoon, the Fox cartoon X-Men character list for the good guys. And then if it decides to get good, we're going to get the bad guys. But today is Professor Charles Xavier in the hover chair. Not as cartoon accurate, but most of these X-Men are not cartoon accurate because this is just the one that's out, and I bet later on down the line I don't know, because what is that, about 20, 25 years? Is it that yet?
No, it's like in the 90s, it's like 30 years.
So that's probably when they'll come out. All right, so we're gonna have some assembly required with this.
I can do it.
Oh boy. All right. First thing I'm going to give you, there's no chance.
I'm good at filming.
Yes. Look. All right. First thing we have got is a good old Charles Xavier.
Look at his eyebrows.
Action figure. He's got the rock going on.
Watch this.
You did it.
I know. I'm good at it.
All right. Why don't you talk about Xavier while I get some other stuff out?
Well, I like his green suit. He does have a skinny blue and black tie. He's very hip with the new style these days. His legs bend. They're very it's very tight. All his legs are really tight.
Which, to be honest, if we break his legs, what's it matter?
Oh, that's helpful. Oh, so he bent forward, but it's a hard snap.
Does he actually have leg articulation?
Does he have what articulation?
Leg articulation.
Yes.
He does. Okay.
See, he can he can sit.
Okay.
His ankles move, and we can have him bent forward in the chair. He can be so that's pretty neat. Like most of them don't have that.
Well, the greatest thing about that unboxing was there was 2 things to cut. I'm in on that. All right, so Xavier scale-wise, honestly, he doesn't have, he's about as big as Miss Rebecca's head, which is a big head, by the way. Very Severus Snape-ish of her. You do have it. See, aren't you glad we're live with this?
Mm-hmm.
I very much love the fact that the tie floats around. That's cool that it moves. It's not just a piece of plastic that's on the shirt.
He's giving you the fingers. Listen here.
Well,
hey.
He's gonna probably have to have this kind of control here shortly.
He's pointing to his brain.
Yes, there you go. All right, so Miss Rebecca, we're gonna give you some stuff here. We're gonna see if there's any assembly are gonna be required. So this is the first piece that comes out of the hover round chair. There are actually 2 pieces. Okay, so there you go, Miss Rebecca. Let's see how. Let's see if you do this.
Do these go together?
Actually, probably should see. There are no instructions, so this should be fairly simple.
I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Are we sure we're supposed to do it?
Well, I don't know. Here's a back cushion.
1, 2, 3. I didn't do it. I stopped. I got nervous.
You panicked?
I want to do it though. I want to do it. I want to click it.
I think we can get everything in without doing it.
It didn't even click. That was disappointment.
Lame. That was. All right, so here's the back of the chair. See if you can get that in. Clicked. And then
it actually kind of feels cushy.
And here is a cushion for his buttocks.
Okay. I got it.
Okay. So before we get Xavier into his hover round chair, let's see if there's any surprises in store for it.
Oh, he has controllers.
Just like in the cartoon.
Okay. Is there supposed to be more surprises?
I don't know.
I don't see any more surprises.
I'm not the one holding it.
Would you like to hold it?
No, you're doing just a fancy job of it. All right.
I think that's all.
All right, so let's try to get Xavier in. So, scale-wise, on its size, it's about the same size as Xavier, which in the cartoon, this is a big chair.
It's a big mamma jamma.
It's a big mamma jamma. Do you want to put him in?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is fun.
What position you going with there?
He's gonna sit down.
Okay.
Did it?
All right. So now Xavier is in the chair. That's good. Does not roll.
I wish it did roll.
But it does have a cool little accessory.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is a hover round and it's kind of air glided. I don't think there really is a lot of...
It floats like this.
So it has so this is kind of a thing we can stick on the bottom as a platform, which looks cool. I will say that's very detailed. I'm not sure if that is with any other Marvel Legends, but that really looks like that thing is shooting off like...
air.
No, that looks like an airplane's taking off.
Well,
I would almost prefer it to be pure clear because I don't remember him ever going like 0 to and needs the air. Like, I mean, that looks like a jet force of taking off.
I like it.
It's very good. I'm just not sure it's so accurate with the hover round chair. All right, so can you figure out what this is?
This is...
That's very cartoon accurate.
This goes on his lap. It's his blanket.
It's his blanket. That is correct.
All right.
You're right. It's his blanket. And it does go over his legs. All right. That's kind of mostly how they did that. Now, why in the cartoon do you think he mostly had a blanket?
So they didn't have to draw his legs.
Didn't have to draw legs. It's easier to put a brown blob over your legs than it is to draw some legs. So that's a cool little
accessory
feature that they added to this. All right. So do you know what this is?
That's his helmet.
It's a falling helmet.
That's his helmet that he can go find mutants.
Do you know its name?
Cerebro.
Cerebro. Well, that's cool. That's correct. Look at you. See if that gets on there.
Like that? Yeah, because you got to see his head.
Mm-hmm.
Like that?
I mean, he's not Jeff Hardy.
Or does it go on like that?
Yeah, it's going to go like that. Did you have it backwards?
Yeah. I thought maybe you should see his face more.
You should see his face. Kind of like that.
Oh.
Okay, so pretty decent Cerebro. I hate that it's uneven. There we go. So there's a good little plot. Now it's got this little accessory.
This goes on his head.
That's right. So he's activating Cerebro.
His mind, his telepathy. Get in there, telepathy. That kind of looks stupid. I don't like that.
You don't like that?
That's dumb.
It's very cartoonish, which I kind of like when it was used. Because he always had it more of a blue. Now, here is your big coming up. So it comes with an alternate head. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Oh. Here is the alternate head.
It's a monster.
Here's a cool thing. The sunglasses come off. Okay, so why would they have that with the fez?
Because fezzes are cool.
Because fezzes are cool.
It's a Build-A-Figure.
It is not a Build-A-Figure, actually.
Oh.
That is one of the demons that took him over in the cartoon to where you could have that. I cannot remember who it is. It's been so long. I think maybe Mojo did that.
Mojo.
Maybe. You can comment below for anybody that knows.
He's ugly.
To be real honest, that looks more of a Spawn character.
It does look like a Spawn character.
Than anything, which is pretty cool. Let me see if it maybe mentions on the box here. Includes figure vehicle, alternate head. So it does not say.
You got to figure it out yourself.
That's right.
Mystery.
I would like a comment below of who that is. Cerebro device to aid in the ability to control. It does have this in 4 different languages. So 2 sentences in 4 different languages. And again, not really going to go all that in detail about who Charles Xavier is. I mean, dude's been around forever.
If you're watching this, you probably know who he is.
But it is the most cartoon accurate Charles Xavier that I saw, and that's where he's going to go on the Xmen shelf, right in the middle behind Storm, Gambit, and Rogue.
I like him.
All right, so what's your grade for Professor Xavier?
I'm going to give him a 9.5.
9.5, really?
Because I don't like this. It looks...
Whoa.
No, I don't like that.
It's definitely not going to be a 9.5 for me.
Why not? It's fancy.
It is fancy. This is just... I wish there were more like colors on that. Like just a touch of gray or silver on the vents. Hey, another video, she yawns. This is like take a shot. She yawned, take a shot. But like some details on the vents would be fantastic. I mean, that little detail, that little detail right there is great. Just a couple more would really stick this out. Even a decal like an X. I don't think he had an X, but
I don't think he did either.
But it just looks like a golden
turd.
Kinda. But I mean, it does have the good details in there and whatnot. I would give him...
I wish the red button could be pushed.
Cannot.
I wish it could.
You could pretend.
Okay.
I also do think, because on this screen, there was always like health lines or something going on. I wish there was something on that. I'm going to give him a 7. 7 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah. Because the detail of this figure is the chair.
Yeah.
And
like the wires are all yellow.
Right. The reason you're buying this is not for Xavier, it's for this chair, because there's been other Xavier figures, and to be quite honest, I'm not so sure if this is the best one. This is the one that came with it. Could be a repaint. I'm not all that knowledgeable about Marvel Legend things. But this thing could use some more details. That's why I give it the 7.
Okay.
All right. We have several more next, but I do believe a 3-pack is in our future.
3-pack?
It's a mystery to you, but it's a 3.
Do I know we have? Do we have it?
We do not. We have to get it yet, but we're going to knock 3 out in one go, I think.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 I've been waiting the whole time to do that.
Peace out, home skillets. You stepped on my toes.
Sorry.